Ah, nothing like the smell of dirty clothes, muddy roads, some wine, a lot of blood, and of course, lilac and gooseberries. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about a game that people have been talking about over the years countless times simply because it's never enough for this game. It's time for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. But, unlike the other ones, this is not a review. In this video, I'm going to explain why I love this game so much using my gamer motivation profile. This gamer motivation profile is the result of the gamer survey which was conducted by game researchers at Quantic Foundry. As you can clearly see from the charts, my results are particularly high in the dimensions of immersion and action, which led me to choose The Witcher 3 for this assignment in the first place.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
The Witcher series has its own unique fantasy world, and I'm absolutely in love with this completely depressing world that's full of monsters and even more monstrous people. This is one of the main reasons why this game is one of the best for me. Once I sit at that computer, I become one with this world and its characters.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your...
The game also has beautiful fighting mechanics and animations, which makes it very smooth and fluid. You can attack, block, dodge, heal yourself, and cast 5 different spells. When these elements come together, they create a unique experience in terms of action. As for the destruction, and of course there is Gwent. This wouldn't be a proper video if I hadn't talked about it. Also, according to my gamer motivation profile, I quite like strategy in games, and since this is a turn-based card strategy game, why not, right? Well, I know I sound like I'm trying to find excuses just to mention about this amazing game, but come on. My challenge is 32%, yet this game made me play with the same powerful guys over and over and over again. This also supports power, because the idea of winning a powerful card at the end of a victory just keeps me going. And of course, those triggering conversations help too.
You again.
Perhaps you should come back when you've got a better deck. Or when you learn to play.
In conclusion, I love Witcher 3. and there's another game I'm going to talk about. Yes, it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This game gave me probably the biggest surprise about my gaming experiences so far. I've never cared about completing a game completely. And when I say completely, I mean completely. You can clearly see that from my gamer's motivation profile. But that was until this game came along, made me question my entire gaming history, and changed my ideas about achievements in games. You probably guessed that I completed this game 100%. And the funny thing is, I decided to go for it right at the beginning. It wasn't something like, I came this far, might as well complete it. It took me 2 missions to figure out that this game was not going to bore me. I also played all the Batman Arkham games, so I knew I would like this game, but this much never crossed my mind. On the map you can see there are all kinds of missions and collectibles. As a gamer who has never done this before, I never got bored. But this is mostly because of the game's mechanics. There is no way to describe how satisfying swinging between skyscrapers of Manhattan is.
All units be advised. Armed robbery in progress. Reported location is near Midtown North. Over.
When gameplay was this fun and satisfying, those simple side missions and collectibles wasn't boring at all. The only problem was near the end. There are regular crimes that you can hear from the police radio, and only from the police radio. I mean, there isn't a specific point you can go to do these missions. You simply have to wait. It wasn't a big deal first because they were not my main focus, and when being busy with other things, waiting is easier. But when I got to the 90%, I had a hard time waiting for calls. This is a regular crime that I heard from the radio and went to. Very basic enemy types. As you can see, I easily take care of them with my upgraded gadgets and combos.
That's it? I feel like the hold-up guys are phoning it in lately.
Thank you, Spider-Man. You're the only one we can rely on.
Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a great day.